evening, everybody. Good night, or no, good evening, I think is what you say when you say hello.
Talking Dirty
with Maestro. Not just numbers,
not just stats.
It's about what they mean.
I'm going to send to you the information.
Talking Dirty.
Hello and welcome to Talkin Dirty with your boy. Me. What up, fam? How you guys doing this weekend? A few more days left to the race to one, and I am going to take a turn from your typical dirty talk than I normally do to do something I have yet to do here in SimWorld. I want to talk to my coaches. I've seen a couple of trends, though many of them are great. Some are making me question a few things. Now, here's the caveat. I will never tell a coach how to coach their team because I don't know what's going on in the locker room. I will never tell a coach how best to use the talent on their team because they know more about their team than I will ever learn. And I will never say a coach should do this, that, or the other because I do not know what's happening in their mind on their side of the clipboard. Now that's out the way. Let's talk about strategy and strategy implementation. In a few cases, I've seen teams that have gotten off to terrible starts. Now, granted, that terrible start was facilitated by great defense on the other side, great game plan on the other side, and that game plan trumped the game plan of the team that was not getting off to a good start. So bad starts are not necessarily because the team isn't playing well, it's because sometimes the team is being out-strategized or the strategy doesn't match up. Like in baseball, pitcher can throw a good pitch, but if that hitter is looking for it, they can tag it. Suggestions. Game starts out, you're down 10-0, 12-0. Timeouts are your friend. But what you do in that timeout is what's going to matter. Reset your offense. Reset the focus of your defense. Change who's bringing the ball up the court. Change the clock. And when I say change the clock, I mean change your attack point to the rim. If you are going straight up 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock, then maybe change it to 4 o'clock to 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Change how you are going about the process of trying to get the ball into the hoop to give your team a chance. If you're running an option, press, pick and roll, then maybe don't. Maybe set it up, fake it. Make it a flare kick out. Make it something that is completely different look because the other team is prepared for it. But do something different to give your team a chance to get on the positive side of the scoring ledger. And lastly, defensively, look at who's doing well against you. Don't be ashamed to say we got to stop that person now. Implement your 2-minute offense or 3-minute offense rule, depending on how you divide up the clock. Implement it early in the game. Don't be afraid to do what you have to do to truly turn the tide for your team to give them the opportunity to get into the game. Not necessarily get back into the game, but to actually get into the game so they can get back into the game. Just thoughts. Let Maestro know what you think. How you feel about that. You know what's up. Holla at your boy. And now I'm going to talk to the players on the other side.
Thank you for listening to the Maestro. Want to get involved? Bring it.
Drop in discord.gg/SimWorld Hoops.
If you have the brain, join as a coach. If you have the game,
join as a player.
See the game,
be the game.
Now, back to the Maestro.
Sorry. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And welcome back to Talkin Dirty with your boy. Yep. To my players, I just got through talking to the coaches, and I want to talk to the players. When you are on the floor and you're executing your coach's game plan and it's not going well, do not be afraid to go to your coach and tell them what you're seeing. Notice I said what you're seeing and not what to do. Why is that? You can provide a perspective to the coach that they might not have from their view of the floor. Everyone has a different degree or genus of intelligence they bring to the game. Some people are great reactors. Some people are great actors. Some people are very good at perspective. Some people are very good at just recognizing what their other team is doing and seeing it before it happens and then interfering. Everyone's different, and that is what makes a team so strong. But these factors can only make a team stronger if everyone uses their abilities for what is good for the team, not just for themselves. We ball, not me ball. Now, ultimately, it's the coach's decision, and the players should play accordingly. And I want to talk about a little bit of the difference that I see now. Not that it's a bad thing, but the difference that I see now in terms of the relationship of players' awareness, coach support, and everything else. Everything changes. Everything evolves. Players are coming to the fore today, and I'm speaking to you guys here in SimWorld Prep. You're coming more prepared than a lot of us who came 20, 30, and 40 years before you ever could have come prepared. Some of us were lucky in that we grew up in areas where there were people who played professional sports, and they brought their experience to us on the playground. So we got the stories. We got what was going on. We were told what to do, how to wear your cap. Don't wear your baseball cap backwards. If you wear shades, don't put it over the emblem of the team. If you played on a certain league, you keep your jersey tucked in. You don't leave your jersey out. You wear your socks right above your ankles, not up to your knees. Just different things like that. Little subtle things to teach us what to expect and how to become professional at our game. I know I was super lucky because of that. Today, though, the barriers are even smaller because of social media, because of interaction, because of clinics, because of more players being more involved with their charities. It gives players like yourself an opportunity to be more hands-on, up front, face-to-face with these players at the professional level, and you should learn from that. The only difference I see in the negative is that gone are the days of the history. Gone are the days of the stories about what was going on in the locker room, not just because it was a cool story, but because it helped to further the awareness and support of the game. How to do what you do, how to act the way you act. And those things I really would like to see come back. I really would like to see more players who have been successful talk about their days coming up and how they worked across their disadvantages to have advantages. And part of that was how you interacted with the coach, how you interacted with your leadership, how you interacted with those people who were guiding you, because it made a difference in terms of what you were able to do and how you were able to present yourself to support your team. So do not be afraid to speak to your coach. Ask what you need to do to be better. Ask what you need to do to help your team be better. But more importantly, tell your coach what you're seeing on the floor. Give them that information and let them decide from what they're seeing what need be done for your team to get better and move forward, and to turn those slow starts around, or to turn those lag moments in the game around, or just very simply do what you need to do to win the game. Hopefully this was somewhat helpful. Hopefully it was somewhat in a way of putting you in a position to be a better teammate, be a better player, be a better whatever. You know what's up. Holla at your boy. Let me know what you think. I always want to hear that. Appreciate it so much. And you know what's up. Never let Jason Bourne borrow your car.
Like, I need to talk to somebody.
Thank you for listening to Maestro.
Thank you again for checking out Maestro. Drop a tag below and give us a piece of your mind. See you next time.
Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day.